Hello, good morning, dear students. So today, drawing of angles. So students, in this lesson, we will learn how to draw the given angles using protractor. As we have already learned in the previous chapter, how to measure the size of the angle, but in this chapter, we will learn how to draw the given angle using protractor. So students, here I have one question. Draw the following angles using protractor. Question number A, there is 60 degree. So let's measure the angle of 60 degree with the help of protractor. So students, to draw the angle, basically we need a protractor and a ruler. So students, before drawing any angle using protractor, you need to draw a baseline. विद्यार्थीहरू, हामीले कुनै पनि एंगल बनाउनु छ भने हामीले सबैभन्दा पहिले एउटा बेसलाइन बनाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ. So students, let me draw the baseline, and that baseline you can draw in any way. So students, baseline लाई हामीले सिधा राखेर बनाउँदा पनि हुन्छ र यसरी बाङ्गो राखेर बनाउँदा पनि हुन्छ. But as this is your beginning, so I would like to draw the baseline very normally, that is horizontal in a straight. I would like to draw the straight line segment. So students, here I will draw a line segment which will be the baseline of the angle. So students, as you can see, I have drawn one baseline. So now students, now I need to take a protractor. So students, as I have already told you, while measuring or while drawing the angle, this is the center of the protractor. Center of the protractor must lie at vertex. So students, center of the protractor, you must place it at vertex. And the baseline, this is your baseline. Baseline must lie on the any one arm of the angle. र यो बेसलाइन एंगलको कुनै पनि एउटा आर्ममा प्लेस हुनुपर्ने हुन्छ. So students, let's keep this center at vertex. And students, till now we don't know which is our vertex. Now it is as your wish. You can take it as vertex, or you can take it as vertex, or you can take this point as your vertex. So students, here I am going to take this point as my vertex. So students, now I will keep this center at this vertex, and I will place this baseline just over this baseline, just over this one arm of the angle. So students, now I will keep this center at this vertex. So विद्यार्थीहरु, यो सेन्टरलाई अब मैले यो भर्टेक्समा राख्न गइरहेको छु, यो पोइन्टमा राख्न गइरहेको छु र मेरो यो बेसलाइन जुन छ, यो बेसलाइन मैले यो ठीक यो लाइनको माथि आर्मको माथि राख्ने छु. So students, as you can see, here I have kept my center exactly at vertex, but you can see the baseline of the protractor is just above the arm. हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ विद्यार्थीहरु, हजुरले प्रोट्र्याक्टरको बेसलाइन यो आर्म भन्दा माथि गएको छ. यसको मतलब हाम्रो प्रोट्र्याक्टर ठिकले बसेको छैन. यसलाई हामीले मिलाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ. र हामीले मिलाएर यो बेसलाइनलाई ठिक यो आर्मको माथि ल्याउनु पर्ने हुन्छ, like this. So students, now you can see the center of the protector is just at the vertex, and similarly the baseline of the protector is over this arm. So students, now we are ready to count. So students, as I have already told you, there are two zeros in the protector. Always we should begin from 0. So as we can see, there are two zeros. One is on right hand side, another is on left hand side. As I have already told you, now we will count 0 from, we will count the angle from this 0, as because this arm, you can see this very arm lies on this 0. So students, यो आर्म्स जुन हामीले जुन आर्मको माथि हामीले बेसलाइन राखेको छौं, त्यो आर्म यो 0 तर्फ परेको हुनाले हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्टिङ गर्छौं। यता हेर्नुहुन्छ भने यो 0 तर्फ यो आर्म परेको छैन, यता कुनै पनि आर्म छैन। यो जुन आर्म छ जसको माथि हामीले बेसलाइन राखेको छौं, त्यो यो 0 तर्फ परेको हुनाले हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्ट गर्ने। So students, let's begin. This is 0, and students, you should know whether which angle you are going to make. We are going to make 60 degree. So therefore we will count and we will just end up with 60. हामीले 60 मा गएर रोक्ने छौं। 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So students, here we are in 60. So you can see just above the 60 there is a little bit longer line. So therefore we will go there and we will just mark a small dot or the point. So students, हामीले यहाँ 60 मा गएर 60 को जुन यो अलि लामो जुन यो लाइन छ यसमा गएर हामीले पोइन्ट गर्छौं, मार्क गर्छौं। So students, now we will remove our protector. Now we will take our ruler, and then students, we will join this vertex and this dot which we had marked just before. We will join these two points like this. So students, here we have drawn an angle which measures exactly 60 degree. So students, in this way I would like to draw one more angle. Let me draw the angle of 90 degree. So students, to draw the angle of 90 degree, the process is same. Again we have to draw one baseline. Let me draw one baseline. So students, here I have drawn baseline. As I have already told you, it is your wish, either you can take it as vertex or you can take it as vertex. So here once again I am going to take this at vertex. This is I will take this point as vertex. So students, as I have already told you, the center we must keep at vertex and the baseline of the protector must lie just over the arm. So students, let's see. Yes, you can see so students, you can see the center of the protector is just at vertex and the baseline of the protector is just over this arm. So now we are ready to count. So students, as I have already told you, this is the arms where we have kept the baseline of the protector. So therefore we will count from this 0 अहिले हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्ट गर्छौं किनभने हाम्रो यो जुन आर्म छ यो 0 तर्फ परेको छ त्यसैले हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्टिङ सुरु गर्छौं स्टुडेन्ट्स so 0 10 20 30 and remember that how much that we are going to draw the angle of 90 degree so therefore we will stop in 90 degree so let's count 0 10 20 30 40 50 60 this is 70 80 and 90 so students just above 90 you can see there is a little bit longer line so just go there and mark it so students here I marked it now students I will join these 2 points like this so students here once again we have drawn another angle that is 90 degree and students 90 degree always you have to show with the square corner this is the square corner विद्यार्थीहरु हामीले 90 डिग्रीमा जहिले पनि स्क्वायर एउटा सानो यस्तो बक्स जस्तो स्क्वायर जस्तो बनाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ जसलाई हामीले स्क्वायर कर्नर भन्छौं हामीले 90 डिग्रीमा यस्तो गर्नु अलि ठीक हुँदैन स्टुडेन्ट्स so therefore always use marking of square corner while drawing the angle of 90 degree so students now lastly I will draw the angle of 155 degree so students once again we will draw one baseline so students here I have drawn one baseline so students now I will take this as vertex before I had taken the vertex towards left side now I will take towards right side so students as we all know we have to keep this center at this vertex and this baseline just over this line so let's see you can see the center is just lying at the vertex but baseline is not in proper place so therefore we have to manage it like this so students now you can see our arm the angle of the arm lies here so हामीले हेर्न सक्छौं विद्यार्थीहरु हाम्रो अहिले यो आर्म तर्फ भनेको 0 भनेको यो अब हाम्रो 0 हामीले यसबाट काउन्टिङ गर्ने होइन किनभने यो आर्म तर्फ हामीले जुन आर्मको माथि बेसलाइन राखेको छौ त्यो आर्म तर्फको 0 यो 0 चाहिँ यो आर्म तर्फ परेको हुनाले हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्टिङ सुरु गर्छौं हामीले अगाडिको केसहरुमा यताबाट सुरु गर्दै किनकि यतापट्टि लाइन यतापट्टि आर्म्स परेको थियो तर अहिले आर्म यो 0 तर्फ परेको छ त्यसैले यो 0 देखि हामी काउन्टिङ सुरु गर्छौं र हामी 155 मा पुग्छौं स्टुडेन्ट्स 155 मा पुग्नको लागि हजुरहरु 150 पहिला पुग्नु पर्ने हुन्छ 150 त्यसपछि हामीले अगाडि 5 काउन्ट गर्छौं so students let's count 0 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 this is 90 90 100 110 120 130 140 150 so students here we are in 150 now we have to count 5 more to get 155 विद्यार्थी अहिले हामी 150 मा छौ अब हामीलाई 155 पाउनु छ भने हामीले 5 अझै बढी काउन्ट गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ 150 हो यो 151 152 153 154 155 so students you can see there is a little bit mark line which is here 155 so let's mark here so students I have marked at 155 so now I will remove protractor now I will take ruler and I will join the vertex and the marked point so students in this way we have drawn an angle of 155 degree. So students, hope you have understood very well. Now I would like to give you some homework. So students, please complete these 5 questions at your home. Now in the next class we will study how to compare the angle. So students, this much for today. Hope you have understood very well. So till then, take care. Thank you so much.